right, and here we go with France versus Wales in 2023 TikTok Women's Six Nations. Some kind of penalty. I didn't see what it was, but it's all right. Here we got a nice crunchy scrum. Let's lock it in. Push, 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 push. Ah! I don't really have a team to cheer for. I guess just France. Let's see what France can do. 9 to number, I couldn't see her number, but number 14's on the right side. Number 7 gonna zoom in there, flinging over to number 8. Nice cut in there. And then we got to try right off the bat. 1 minute, exactly 1 minute, and France gets their first try of the match. 5-0. Romain Menager, I believe is her name.
Romain Ménager.
All right, we got a line out here. Over to France, close line out. Zing it over to number 9. Moving up to the left, 10. Gonna cause to go into midfield. Oh, number 10's gonna take it. She's gonna try to fight her way through. Over to number 14. She's all the way on the left side. Wales catches up with him though, going to a quick ruck. And to the right, we're still on left side of the field. Number 6 gonna take it, go down into the ruck. Didn't get much gain there. And then a big boot, nice chipper kick from France all the way to the right side of the field. Number 7's going to take it. She's going to go off, and she's off. She goes to the right side, off the sideline. Oh, she's going to beat number 13 for the try. Number 7. That was a beautiful, beautiful chipper kick. I don't know how they do it. How can you accurately just boot the ball like that? And then just boop, and just perfect, all the way to the other side of the field. And number 7's going to take a nice hezzy, juked her right out of her shoes, and just slides in for the try. All right, France, 15-0. Let's see what Wales can do here, because they're kind of getting bullied around. 17. Make that 17. My mistake. Wales has a yellow card as well. We don't see that, but Wales has a yellow card. And France is going to kick it out into touch. See what the dilly-dally is with this line out. Are they going to go far, close, near, middle? They go far out. Number 7 is going to take it. All right. France is on the move again, going to midfield. Oh, and she broke that tackle, and she's seeing daylight. 11's off. She's off to the races. Daylight for 11, and she slides in for the try. No effort, no problem. No problem. Just too easy of a try. That's 22-0 in the 24th minute. Amazing. Just cut in there and just off to the races. Nice cut to the right and then a swooping just like jog to the left, and she's in for the try. No problems. France is really taking it to Wales. Okay, Wales are looking like a couple of middle school kids playing against pros. Let's see what Wales can do later on in this match, because yeah, I don't know, it's not looking too good, but look how happy they are. All right, France with the ball yet again. We're going to the midfield, and number 9 is going to take it, and number 10 is going to juke out. No, number 13 is going to juke out. Zings over to number 12. She's off. Nice pass to number 11. Man, with the hot hands. The hot hands. The hot potato rugby. The hot potato rugby. Oh, but just, did she get in there? She couldn't put the ball down. They kept the ball up. That's the thing with rugby. If you can't put the ball down, you don't get the try. They might have got the try, though. I couldn't tell. But France is now on the back foot. We're in the second half. France is moving over to the left side, and they're seeing daylight. She's going to fend that one off, and she's off the races again. Number 11, she's going to juke over. She gets swallowed up. That was a nice trot there by number 11. France has got the ball in this ruck. 9's complaining about something, and she's going to take it. She's going to zing it to the right. Wales was waiting. They swallow him up. Wales is going to have to do something here. They got their line ready, though. The line is ready. Oh, another boot kick all the way to the right side of the field, and it's going to bounce back. Oh, France, nice volleyball pass to number 14. She's going to fend off that Wales player. She's going to juke another Wales player to number 2. Number 2 is going to trot down there again. Man, these crazy hot hand plays. France knows how to pass the ball, man. All right, they're going to zing it to the left, going back in the midfield. France is knocking on Wales' door. Number 6 to number 15 on the outside. Number back to number 13. Number 6. Yo, with the passes. I dropped my headphones, man. With the passes. France knows how to pass the ball. This is expert passing plays. Look at this. I've never seen passing like this. quick pass to over here. It's like over here to over here. Like just amazing and awareness of where your teammates are. Wow, man. All right, Wales is finally knocking on France's door. Let's see if they can do something about this. France is 34-0, and Wales is going to bully their way through. They're going to wreck their way through, bulldoze their way in. For the try. Wales gets the try. Finally get the try. And I don't even know if they're even that happy. I mean, it breathes some life into it, but they're going to need a lot of CPR to get back into this game. Wales knocking on France's door yet again. And what are they going to do here? They're going to zing it to the right, push their way into the middle, but they get stuffed and swallowed up. It's all right. Wales is going to bully their way back in. See, Wales has got the muscle. They've got the big muscle. So these like pushing right over the goal line situations is too easy for them. But see, this is like a match of finesse versus a match of brawn. Wales has got all the brawn, and France has the finesse. But let's see, France is knocking on Wales's door again. Let's see if they actually have as much brawn as Wales does. They're going to push their way. They're zinging to the right, and they're right at the line. Is it a try? It is a try for France. Another try for France. 39-14 in the 77th minute. France has just been dominating this game for so long. Wales had their hurrah, their little hurrah, but France, okay, now here we go again, and we're going into out of play. Ooh, do you see that? Ooh, yeah. Bounced off of her like a ping pong ball. And that is it. France is going to take this match. So we come into this scrum. France and Wales are lining up. They're button heads. And then they lock. They bind. They crouch, they bind, and they set. And then the ball comes out here. Number 9's waiting for it. They get it to number 9. Over to number 10, I think. Then zips back over to number 7. Quick hands to number 8. Now here's the beauty about this play. Number 8 passed this ball to number 7 as she was getting tackled. The amount of concentration it takes to fend someone off and pass at the same time. Look at her. She fends off this Wales player, and then right at the last second, just zips the ball over to her left. She literally does like a dab pass. Like she just dabs the ball over to the left. Look at that. Like a dab. Like kind of like a dab. And then France gets their first try of the match within the first minute. Literally at the first minute mark, at 60 seconds, they get their first try. So here we got a line out for France. And it's going to be a close line out, and they're going to take it. They're going to avoid the maul, but they're going to zing it over to the left to 10, to 12, back to 10, to 10's going to keep pushing forward to 14. 14's going to go with it. She goes down. We're going to this ruck here. It's number 6. She gets taken down quick. Quick ruck here for France. And then this beautiful kick, beautiful cross-field kick over to number 7. She just jukes this girl out of her shoes. Number 11 didn't see any of this coming. Just juked her out of her cleats. The amount of accuracy it takes to kick a ball cross field, like right where it needs to be. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful kick. And then this quick catch, you just, just psyched her out. She's going to need a therapist for how psyched out she was. That was a beautiful, like, France is just, when it comes to handling, ball control, passing, maneuvering, tactics, technique, France has just got this, got it locked. But it seems like Wales definitely had the strength in this match. So we go this line out here. It's a pretty far line out to number 7, to number 9, number 9 to I think number 10, number 11 just booted, just oh man, this play was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We're going to break it down and go into the details of how this all played out. How did she get into this large gap and just turn on the jets and just skirt on by everybody? So we've got this line out here, and you see Wales is all bunched up here, but they've got their line pretty spread out because they're watching out for all of these wings here on the right. So the ball hands over to number 10, and as you can see here, you got 3 Wales players lined up here. You got 4 French players right here, back to back, and then number 10 is coming here. Number 10 is going to step forward just enough to lure these two, I believe it's these two Wales players over to the left of the screen, to their right, so that 11 can take the ball and then find this open gap here. Check this out. All the way to number 11, and she finds that open gap. Let's look at that again. Let's see that again. Number 10 is going to lure these 3 players in. Lures them in, has them coming to a stop point. Because see, she's not as close as she could be, but she's definitely trying to stop, to be like, okay, are you gonna cut? What are you about to do? Nobody notices number 11. They see number, I can't see what number that is, but they see this girl and they see 12 bunched up heading left. They don't pay attention to number 11. She's kind of in the middle here. Number 10 sees this and then zings it out to number 11. Now that could have gone to number 12, but luckily it went to number 11. This girl just kind of saw it coming, but it was too late. The distance was already made. All number 11 had to do was swat her hand away. And now look at this. Number 11 is going to cut on the inside. You would think, oh, there's so much space. Why wouldn't you go further out? No, she decides to cut in to this crowd of Wales. She has to get back by, I believe that's the fullback. And she's just gone. And then that's just another try for France. Just the minute tactics, the minute mind games, just like the maneuvering and technique of France is brilliant in this match. Look at this. Just cut on the inside, and this was just pure raw running power right here. Just raw running power. Amazing. So here we go with France again. They get stopped, and they're coming up. They're marching up towards Wales's line. So we got to number 10. Number 13 is going to zing it over to number 12. Number 12 is going to pass it back to number 11, and the number 11 gets her second try of the game. Now look at this here. Number 13, I believe this is how it played out. Now look at this here. So we got number 9, and we go to the left. Number 13 is going to find this gap here. Now, I don't know what the deal with this is. It just seems like Wales is kind of sluggish to France's speed. But that's a beautiful sidestep right there. Just left her in the dust. 4 is going to tackle. No, it's going to take 2 Wales players to bring down 13. 13 hands it off to number 12. Number 12 is going to get dragged down. And as she gets dragged down, she just trusts. She knows that her teammate is right behind her, ready to just grab the ball and just take it and go in for the try. Now they had to kind of fight to keep the ball from going to the ground here. Wales was desperately trying to keep the ball off the ground, but it's a try for France. And think about it this way: you're on the field, you're chasing after your player, because in rugby you can't block. Okay, you can't stand in front and block the other team. You have to trail behind and just be ready for the pass. You have to be ready at a moment's notice to either engage into a ruck or be ready for the super quick offload. And number 11 was keeping pace, and just the reaction time needed to play rugby is just insane. I swear, here's the thing: American football is all about timing for predetermined plays. Rugby is all about reaction time to tactical, conditional maneuvers. We go into this scrum here. France is going to take it to the left. You would think they would kick it, right? All this space they have, but nope. They're going to take it. Number 11 is just tearing up the field. Every time she gets the ball, she just tears it up. She's going to take it, and she's going to get knocked down, but well past half field or half pitch, because it's a pitch. And number 9 is going to take it to the right. Just trying to make some space here with the forwards. Trying to get everything situated, give the wings some time to get ready. Number 10 with another kick back, and then this volleyball bump over to number 14, who's going to fend this girl off and just Oh my goodness. So look at this sequence here. This sequence is amazing. So number 10, who just is the most sure-footed player on this team, I suppose, she's gonna take this ball and she's just gonna boot it all the way across the field. And I'm not sure if this was a determined thing. It looks like as this ruck is going on, France is having like a little conversation of, hey, let's spread out, let's move to the right, we're gonna do something over here, look at all this space, let's make use of all this space over here on this side of the pitch. So 9's gonna sing it over to number 10. She's gonna kick it cross field, make some distance there. Wales, this player could have, well, no, it started to veer to the right, and this just volleyball just set it over to number 14. 14's gonna take it, and she's gonna fend off number 10 and get by her. She's gonna fend off this player. She's gonna pass it. Boom! Oh my goodness, the hits. Here's the thing. Wales, it seems like Wales's big thing is just power. These girls are just wrecking balls. So they get the, but France is all about the finesse and the speed. So France is clearly finessing their way up here, but then just suddenly, boom, 14 just levels that girl, tears her apart. Textbook tackle. 14 just levels 14. I think her number, yep, 14 to 14. Boom. Oh my goodness. That is quite the tackle. And she is still down. You see her, she felt that one. She is still, I mean, that one hurt. She is slow to get up there, very slow to get up. But then France is going to take it all the way to left field too, or left pitch. 6 is going to take it, quick pass to 15. 15 is going to take it over to number 13, back to number 6. Just the passing from France is amazing. Now let's, after that big, gigantic, like sort of like rush from France on the right side of the pitch, Wales is all bunched up here. We've got this ruck here. Wales is trying to kind of get themselves situated here. But here's the thing though. Wales is still kind of bunched up. There's still, like, it doesn't zoom out much, but you can still see a lot of Wales' players are still bunched up here. If there's anything we've learned from France at this point, is that they are finesse players. They are going to pass, and try to get to the outside. I mean, later on in the match, they do start to kind of grind their way forward, but for the most part, they seem to be very just pass it kind of players. So pass over to number 10. 10 is quick pass to number 12. 12, another quick pass to 8. 8's gonna pass it over to 15. Probably the thinnest girl playing rugby on the planet right now. Look at those legs. Proof that it doesn't matter what your body shape is, you can play rugby. Yeah, doesn't matter what your body shape is, you can play rugby. But 15 is gonna take it, zing it over to number 12 or 13. 13 back to number 6. The quick passing from France is just destroying Wales. Like, they just, you know, now they're just going to sort of ground and pound their way in over the try. You can see Wales's team, like, their forwards are huge. France has some big forwards too, but Wales's forwards are just, they are Herculean women. And yep, Wales is going to get their first try finally. After 51 minutes, they get their first try. And then they do it twice. 2 times in a row. They're going to ground and pound their way to the try, and just look at that, just cannonballing their way through. Then France is going to say, hey, we can bully our way too. You know, we're big women too. We play rugby. We can do this. And then they're just going to force and bully their way on into the try there too. Just, you know, it's funny that the match went from a lot of finessing to just a lot of bulldozing your way over. So here's the final bit of the match. France is going to take it. Now, all they really have to do, for anyone who doesn't know, with rugby, Once you pass the 80th minute mark, I mean the letters are covering it, but once you pass the 80th minute mark, the match is essentially over. All you have to do is kick the ball into touch, which essentially means kick it out of bounds. So all France has to do is just kick the ball out of bounds and they win. But France, for whatever reason, they decide they're just going to put some icing on the cake there, but they stepped out of bounds. You see this girl step out of bounds here. Her toe just barely touches the line. It's not about over the line. If you touch the line, you are in touch and it is, you're out. Now watch this. Look at that truck. This is how you truck somebody. Look at that. Get low, brace yourself, bounced off of her. Look at this. Bounced right off of her. I don't care what contact sport you're playing. If you're playing rugby, if you're playing football, you have to get low. If you want to truck someone, you have to get low as you can and basically become a cannonball. Look at this. Look how she gets low. She bends her legs. She braces herself. She gets her knees and her elbows ready for the impact. And this girl just wasn't ready for it. Just boom. And let me tell you this. You play football, you've got all the pads to protect you. But if you can truck somebody in rugby where you have no pads but your own muscles, you can truck anybody. Look at that. Now, I will say this Wales player was a little bit off of her footing, but still, this is just textbook get low, take the impact, bounce off, and keep moving. I think she might have regretted going for that tackle.